Welcome to X Trending, episode 59. Today is Wednesday, April the 24th, 2024. My name is Mark Chigner. I'm your host of this show. And basically, this is a show where we go over like the top 3 trending topics currently on the platform known as X. And so this is my X feed. And actually, 20 hours ago, it looks like Elon Musk posted a Benjamin Franklin quote. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Something to keep in mind. Now, at the very top of this list over here, which shows you your trending topics, your trending news stories, we have Tennessee teachers armed and dangerous. That's the first one we're going to approach. So apparently, by a decision of a 6-28 vote, comes after a year after a deadly shooting at a private elementary school in Nashville. They're going to allow Tennessee teachers to start carrying guns, and I think it's about time. In fact, that's what causes a lot of this BS. You know, people getting shot. You know, kids running around with assault rifles, whatever you want to call them. They're rifles. Let's be honest. You know, you could use a shotgun, and it would be an assault rifle in a way. You know, assault shotgun, whatever. I'm not going to get into that debate. I'm going to talk about I am happy to see this because every one of these facilities that say no guns allowed, you're basically inviting criminals to come in and rob you, inviting criminals to come in and use violence against you. Trust me, if a criminal knows that everybody in the building is probably armed, they're not doing anything. Because you got to remember, criminals are our biggest pussies in the world. They're not going after you if you've got a firearm. All right, so it looks like Tennessee, they voted to give them all weapons. They have to do 40 hours of training, which is fine. I think it's a great thing. And this picture here is on my thumbnail. There she is. She's locked and loaded. She's ready to fire. She's probably just an actress because you should not be putting your finger on the trigger if you're not intending to fire. All right, let's keep moving on. Hobbs vetoes. So basically, this governor Hobbs, Katie Hobbs in Arizona, who is another person that got put in via the weirdness of the 2020 election, she is now like vetoing all these things and making her Arizona communist. And basically, it is now making squatters' rights. She stands for the squatters. She stands for everything that is wrong with this country. She supports communism. She is a POS, as you know what that means. They're right there. Right there. Remember that face in November whenever she's up for re-election. Carrie Lake, she stands for America, as her advertisement says, and she basically got screwed just like this man right here in 2020. So keep your eyes on Arizona. Arizona has a lot of high-value property, and I hate to see squatters just start taking it over, and unfortunately these people be SOL. You know what I mean? All right. Tesla cut 6,000 plus jobs amid profit woes. So the other day, I actually saw an ad for a Tesla, one of the newer models, and it came in like $29,000. And this was the same day I had just stated, out loud to my better half. I said, yeah, those Teslas are everywhere on the road right now, but, they're at least a $60,000 car. At least that was at the time, until the other day, and I saw a $29,000 Tesla. And I'm going, oh, okay, prices are coming down. So I guess in this reorg and restructuring, he's laying off 6,000. Looks like the stock cratered yesterday, but it's back on its way up. I mean, I trust Elon knows what he's doing. I think, he's taking a small hit, and there's only like 46 job postings. Well, duh, they're laying off 6,000. I wouldn't expect a ton of job postings at this time. So, that is kind of just dumb to even say that right there. But anyways, that is it for those our 3 topics of the day. Anytime you want to check on topics and you're on X, hopefully you're on X, you just come out here. Now, I was going to talk about this one. I guess this must be Prince versus Hendrix Guitar Legends face-off. Okay. I guess they're having people talk about the 2 guitars. I thought that maybe possibly they were doing like some sort of actual guitar battle with AI or something, or what it was that thing that got really popular at Coachella. The oh gosh, can't even think about it. but you know what I'm saying. You probably don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. But where they had other dead people come back and actually play on stage. Holograms. That's what I was looking for. So I thought this was going to be 2 holograms, Prince and Hendrix, doing a guitar, off or something like that. It is not. So we will continue to move on throughout our day. I keep these X trendings extremely short. I keep them inside of 7 minutes. I've got it finally down to where I'm keeping it inside of 7 minutes. Because I had a podcast years and years and years ago. I think you can still find it out there, maybe on the Wayback Machine. And I used to call it 7 Minutes with Rex Dixon. And I had a lot of listeners to that show because I always kept the show within 7 minutes. But back in those days, I was a real audio head, and I basically edited the show. So I took out a lot of stuff that I was saying. I tightened up my word count. It was really interesting to create a 7-minute show every day. So I'm trying to redo that or bring that back to life with this show. I decided, all right, we can do 3 topics in a single show. I can usually keep it under 7 minutes. I've got enough to say, and then I have to still, after this, I will be putting out, obviously, a short video to entice people to come here and watch. Now, with all that being said, if you like the style of the show, if you like me, if you like, the topics I've covered, if you agree with me, if you could please smash the like button, share the show, and hit that subscribe if you so like it that much. Subscribe to me, and you'll see me every day. All right, well, that's it for today's episode 59 of X Trending. Once again, my name is Mark Chigner, and today is Wednesday, April 24th, 2024, and I will see you again tomorrow.